Hey guys, welcome back to Micro Squad. My name is Gabby. I have ball of weights in every place I could put them. So I have 1 pound on my wrist, I have 1 pound on my ankles, and I'm gonna use a ring towards the end. They're all kind of matching. I got like a blue situation going on, so all the colors of blue that I could find, and again, everywhere I could put a ball, I have one. So I've never like put them all on before, and I feel really heavy. So kudos if you're doing 2 sets. If you need to choose, I'd put them on your ankles if you only have 1 set. Otherwise, we'll do some upper body with the ring at the end and just getting like a little extra burn with those couple extra pounds. So we're gonna get going. Here we go. We're starting in a plank. So down on the ground, shoulder stacked over the wrist, and then you're up on those toes, on those palms. So space in between your shoulder blades here, squeeze your butt, squeeze the inner thighs. You're up on those toes, shoulders stacked over those wrists, belly button wrapped into the spine. A couple breaths here. We're just holding that plank and feeling that burn. Good. All right, we're gonna take it in a couple little steps in to a bear in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's walk it in. 1 step in, other step in, 1 step out, other step out. So you're walking into a bear position. Everything is staying still on your upper body, from your hips up to the crown of your head. Everything else below is moving slow into this bear and then into this plank. I'm switching legs, so I'm alternating the leg that starts each time, just so I'm not favoring that one side, and just walking into that bear. As we do, hips stay in line with those shoulders so they don't come up super high. Whew. Doing good. Just taking these slow steps in and then the slow step out. Good. We're going to come to our knees in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop to your knees. Whew. Feel that in the shoulders a lot. So down on our knees, so just a tabletop position. We're gonna extend one leg out. I got my right leg out. And then think of this like a scrambled egg. I'm gonna tap this toe behind me and then to the side. Behind me, tap to the side. I'll show you from this angle so you can see my foot going out to the side and tapping in. So we're just tapping and coming back. So watching from the front, I'm not shifting a lot of weight into my left side. All right, I'm trying to stay super still. So if that means my leg only comes out a little bit, that's fine. If you want to check and make sure you got those obliques working, lift the left hand, maybe just to the fingertips. Maybe it goes across your belly. You want to feel your obliques here. You'll definitely feel the legs since you have a little extra weight too. So tummy staying tight. A little bit more weight in the right hand, right hand than the left. Good, those taps. We're switching it to the other side in 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Back in that tabletop position. This time left leg extends. And then tap it to the side. So again, think of it like a scrambled egg, but we're tapping the toe. So it's just a little lift. Again, make sure if you're shifting a lot of weight into that right hip, the left leg doesn't go out as far, if that's the case. So if it's just moving a little bit to the side, that's fine. If you want to take it all the way out to the side, you're super strong. So this one, a little bit more weight in that left hand. Maybe you lift to the right fingertips. Maybe you cross it over your belly. Feel that oblique fired up. Good, just that tap out to the side and behind you for a 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little stretch here. And we'll get right into our next move. We'll start in a down dog. So hips up high, and then Push a little bit of weight into the chest here, hips up high. All right, what's happening next is we're gonna lift our right leg. Just do our right leg for now. Lift your right leg all the way up, tap it down. So a straight leg, and we're lifting all the way up. I got shakes for sure. Weights in those palms. That right leg is just hovering and lifting up. You want to keep a straight leg. And try not to turn those hips out too much, not worrying about going up super high. Just lifting and lowering with those hips staying square for 5. 4 more. Stay with it. You got it. Just 3 more. Here's 2. Last one. We're going to switch it out. Whew. Take that little stretch. Maybe pedal out those legs. Stay in that down dog if you can. We're heading to the left leg right away. Left leg lifts. It taps down. If you want a moment to not think about the burn, think about the weight in the palms. Make sure there's even weight in both the palms. We don't want to be leaning over to the other side too much. Hips are staying square. Again, not worrying about lifting the legs super high. Whew. Good, here for 5. 4, we'll drop down to the knees. In 3. Stay here for 2, you got it, stick with it. 1, whew. Oh man, that was crazy. Taking a little stretch of the glutes. We got a little bit more glute work. You guys got it, stick with it. So, imaginary bungee is what I call it. Down on the knees, come down to those elbows. Let's start with the right leg. So you want those knees right under those hips. Whew. And then making an 11 with those forearms. Let's lift the right leg up. Try to get a 90-degree bend and that foot flexed. Pivot that right hip down and then little lifts from that heel. So feeling right where that glute and hamstring meet, you got that little pulse. Whew. Very small movement here. Make sure the belly button's tucked into the spine. Good. We're going to hold it up in 5, 4. Feeling that burn. Hold it up. 3, 2, and 1. Try to get that neutral spine. So gaze out towards those fingertips. Extend the toes out. We got a straight leg. And then we curl it in. So a hamstring curl. Whew. Try to keep that knee and that thigh parallel to the ground. Keeping those toes flexed. Bringing that heel towards that glute. Feeling it in the hamstrings here. Check in on that belly. Make sure that core is super tight. Here for 4, 3, 2. Last one. Ooh, extra shakes there. Really quick stretch. And then right back into it. Other leg, here we go. Left leg lifts, thigh parallel to the ground, and then pivot that left hip down. Flex the foot, little pulses here. That heel's trying to reach up and up. Make sure that left hip doesn't open up. Just moving at that heel, you should feel it right at that glute and hamstring. Gazing out so you have that neutral spine. What tends to happen is we try to look down and then we start rounding our back. Maybe try to look forward here. Good. We're going to hold it up at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gazing at those fingertips. Left hip pivoted down. Straighten the toes or bring the toes towards the floor. Straighten out the leg. Curl it in. Those hamstring curls. Same as the other leg. Want to keep that knee and thigh parallel to the ground. So don't drop that knee. Keep it lifted. Keep it strong. Good. Here for 7. Almost there. Should be feeling it in that glute and that hamstring. Make sure that weight is over to that left side and not that right hip. Knee stays lifted. Maybe it comes up 1 more inch for 3. Here's 2. Last one. Oh man. Whew. Quick little stretch. And we're going to flip on to our backs. Let's do a little bit of belly up core. This is definitely where you'll feel those extra wrist weights coming in if you have those on. So laying down on our back, we're gonna start with some bicycles. So roll it on down to your spine. You can take a little reverse tabletop position, hands behind the neck. And then from here, extend one leg, twist, elbow to knee, switch it out. Good. So bicycle, pressing the low back down, trying to make that elbow to knee connection. Good, feeling it in those obliques, switching sides, extending the opposite leg, hovering it over the floor. Really good. Let's do 5 more. 4 more. A little break after this. 3 more. 2. 1 more each side. 1 and 1. Whew. Little wall to wall stretch really quick. Close your eyes. 1 inhale in. 1 inhale out. All right. Let's get right into the next thing. So tabletop once again. Lift those knees up. Roll the kind of like round the lower back. So the lower back's pressed down. Tuck the tailbone is kind of what I was trying to say. From here, the toes are going to go out and lift up. Whew. I can't go that far out today with those heavy ankle weights. Just shaking like crazy as my toes go down. Just like a couple degrees, not even anywhere near the ground. But I'm trying to keep my low back pressed down. So even that little movement where I have that extra weight is really effective. Doing good. If you want a little bit more burn in the upper body, lift the arms up. Just such a tiny, small movement here, but feeling it everywhere. Hard for me to talk in this one because I'm shaking so much. You got it. Stay strong for 5. There's 4. You got it. 3. Get a few more shakes in. We got 2. All right, strongest one, last one. Whew. Okay. Take a little break. Just a few moments to catch your breath. Whew. When you're ready, we're gonna roll up. All right, I have this 10-pound ring. Yeah, 10 pound. It feels thinner than the other ones. It came in that pack with the 8 and the 5 too, but this one's 10. We're gonna do a little bit of upper body. So got that 10 pound and we're gonna start, I'm just gonna be on my knees for this one. It's a bicep curl overhead press and then coming down. So all the way up, all the way down, showing you from the side, elbows glued into the sides and then lifting up. Good. And then having these weights on my wrist too. Just that extra burn. Whew. Whew. Good, you got that bicep curl. Getting into those shoulders here. Let's do 3 more. Try not to get that momentum from the belly, just super tight. Only those biceps and shoulders working here. Good. I think that was the last one, but let's just do 1 more. Good measure. Whew. All right, good job. That was a little bit for the biceps and the shoulders. I'm gonna stand for the next little bit. We're gonna do a little bit of the obliques. So this is really similar to a mermaid, but just standing up position. So we're just gonna hinge at the torso and then lift up. So weights in one hand, and then the opposite oblique is working. So just like a mermaid, when you're lifting, thinking about lifting up towards the ceiling rather than going side to side, that same sort of feeling here for the obliques. For 5, Here's 4. We're gonna switch to the other side. 3, 2, whichever side you're not on, do that next. 1, good. Switching it out, so same thing, dropping the weight down and then using the obliques to lift up. Think about lifting up rather than going side to side. Really good, standing obliques here. Doing good, staying strong. Whew. All right, we got 5 more. Here's 4, 3, lift up for 2, and last 1. Whew. All right, last few moments of class here. We're gonna take this ring and we're gonna really burn out our shoulders here. So we have the extra weight in our wrist. Definitely feel that burn. So we're gonna bring the ring up to 90 degrees, a little turn, turn, drive the bus. So lifting up, twist, twist, coming down. I'd recommend switching the side you start on each time, just again, so you don't favor one side. We're finishing here. You can feel it in the core, the obliques, and the shoulders so much. Take full advantage here of all those muscle groups working together. So strong. I can't talk. I can only talk in between reps. There's a lot happening. Good. Really good. Stay strong. We're going to do 5 more. You got it. Let's do it together. Here we go. Good. That was 5, or that was 1. We got 4 more. Good. All right. 3 more. No momentum. Just those shoulders, obliques, and core. Good. That was 3. Just 2 more. You got it. All the way up. Twist, twist. Whew. All right, guys. Last one. You got it. Feel that burn. Whew. All right. So good. So strong. That was definitely a shoulder burn at the end. Whew, I definitely feel it with all this extra weight. It's crazy. So let me know what you guys thought. My booty's on fire. My shoulders are on fire. Even my obliques, definitely feeling it. So let me know what you guys thought. See you next time. Bye.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching the Micro Squad. Please don't forget to subscribe, check out some of our other videos, and check out our on-demand classes. They are on our website, themicrosquad.com, and we'll see you next time.